Okay, we're out here today on the lake fishing, and I'm not too far offshore. You can hear them mowing the launch. There goes a camera up the lake. Don't know if you see that or not, but there's a fishing pole in the boat. What I'm going to put out, I got to set the camera down for just a minute. I have my fishing kit in one of my go-to bags, and we're going to rig it up with these two sticks, and we're going to fish with it, and hopefully we're going to catch enough perch for a meal, or at least to eat. The drift is pretty good, so I got to shut this off and paddle some, or I'm going to be right back on shore again. See, shore isn't that far away. Okay, I don't know if you can hear anything in the wind or not. This is what we're going to be fishing with. And the idea is we're going to throw it out there and keep our distance from it. I may have to go and put a little piece of sinker on it and keep an eye on it. Now I tied the line on one end, so if I get a bite it should tip like this, which it may or may not. I'm going to set the other one up now the same way. It's going to drift, so I'm going to have to pick them up because we have a lot of wind today. Or it's not windy really, that we have a pretty good breeze. And in Vermont we can fish 2 lines in the summertime, so this is legal. Well, I'm going to rig this other one up and get this one out fishing too and see what happens here. Okay, there they both are. I don't know if the GoPro is picking them up, if you can see them or not, but they're both set and they're both floating. And well, let's see if we can catch something. No idea. I mean, it'll work. It's gonna work. It's just, that's what they look like. I mean, you could chuck these out today, and even if they caught a fish, they'd drift back to you eventually. Okay, we have a fish on that stick right there. There, see it went down? I'm hoping it's a perch, but boy, it's a good sized one because it has pulled that big heavy stick down a couple times. Whoops. He doesn't like me coming after him. Well, we have to go around again. Maybe it's a bass. He's back up again. Yeah, he's back up again. We're in about 5 feet of water right here. And hopefully this time I can get him. Might be a bass. That's a good size fish he's taking now. He's not holding it down for very long. There. Is it gone? Did I lose it? No, it's a nice perch. It's right there. It's a nice perch. That's how it works. Got the bait, but that's okay. And you got well hooked on that. That's a nice perch. I'll put it in here for a moment, keep it cold, and we'll set this up again. That worked. I just picked them up to move them, or picked one up to move it, and this one took off. I didn't get a whole lot of worms, so I wasn't planning on staying out here all that long. And if I can get 1 or 2 fish, that's fine. There, come here. I'm gonna paddle out a little bit here. There's a couple rocks that I like to fish around and see if we can't get another one to bite. It's awfully nice. He hooked himself. There's the 2 rocks. I've had good luck here in the past, but I thought the fish would be deeper. No, that's okay. Alright, where's the line and the hook? And we'll throw it in. Throw it out right there. I'm going to over here a little ways and put the other one back out again. Now, this one's got a lot of string on it. What you can do, this is my new Mara companion, is take it and make a slit in the end. That's about enough. Okay, take the amount of line you want out. Let's try a couple more turns. And then just take it and put it right in there. Like that. Now to hold it the distance you want. Okay. Back off from them ways. Keep an eye on them. And I'll shut this off for now. We just had a bite on that further stick. Yeah, it's still on there. We'll go see if we can pick it up. It's not as active as the other one was, but it's just, oh yeah, there it goes. You can see how they work. So we'll have to wait till it comes up. I don't believe you can keep it down forever. If you see it come up, don't be afraid to shout out. I think we got something bigger on it now. There, the stick is surfaced over there. We'll see what it is. If it's still on or if it got off. I'd say it's still on. Oh, it's right there. There it is. Pretty good sized fish. It's on there. Getting pretty tuckered. I don't know what it is. Something else, huh? That perch held that down all that time. That's pretty incredible. I mean, they're a nice perch, but that's impressive that that fish held that down all this time. And this is what they do when you catch them. That one that was hooked in the roof of the mouth was rare. You see the hook and bait way down there. That's why I have this thing with me. Maybe I put it right here. Come on there. And I can reach down there and get my hook back. A little bit rough getting your hook back. But I'm going to skin these and eat them. And we'll put him in there with the other one. And we'll bait this up again. And go out just a little bit and try it again. And we'll try it again. I can't believe that perch held that size float down that amount of time. That was pretty good going. There's a fish on that one right there. It's been down a couple times. I'll try to maneuver this I'm hoping to get it with this camera. I don't know if I can do that or not. I don't know if it's still on there. It went down twice. Yep, it's still on there. I think it's a perch. Yep, it's a perch. There's 3 perch we've caught with this setup. And it's kind of fun to watch them. Such a simple thing. The other beauty with these is if you're in a creek or something where there's no current, you could actually set these. If you're, you know, you're trapped and you need food, you could set these and leave them. I'd use a little bigger stick, but they do work. Okay, we're home off the lake. Caught 5 perch with these float sticks. You want to use softwood, pine. These are pine, just dead pine branches that I split with my knife. I think half might even work better because I was surprised this size fish could take those down, which maybe they should. One thing I'm going to do different is I've got room in this altoids tin to do it. I'm going to get some sewing machine bobbins, or I've got some sewing machine bobbins, and I'm going to figure out a way to put about maybe 10 feet of line on 2 of them. That was a mess. That took me some time to get that line out so I could use it again. It tangled bad. But we got some 5 fish, and we did it with the altoids tin. I threw everything back I caught on the fish pole while I was waiting for these to do something. The fish pole's definitely more effective, but we don't always carry fish poles with us, and these floats did work in a bushcraft survival. If you're lost, you know, that's what we put these little fishing kits together for. So I wanted to see what it would do. You could have done it without a kayak, but I didn't want to get wet. And you could have used a wooden pole, but you need sometimes to get out a ways away from shore around here. There isn't a lot of good shore fishing in the woods except for some trout. And we're going to do that for the year's done. I want to go out and see if I can catch some little brookies. I've got a fire going out there. I'm going to walk slowly out in my old Taiwan-made Dutch oven. I'm going to use that, and I'm going to do one on a fork stick, and I'm going to wrap some in tin foil and just lay them in the coals and see what comes out better. I've got salt and pepper. I might use a little other seasoning. I'll see what I got in my cook kit. Okay, I'm going to shut you off for now. We'll get these out of the way, and now to clean them. It's not hot here today, but it's in the high 60s. Now, the way I clean fish, make a little cut right there, and I introduced to you today my new Mora companion, high carbon steel. Great knife so far. This is the first that's ever been used. I carried it with me today because I thought I'd clean these fish at the lake. When I came in, there was a lot of people there, and I didn't. I dropped the guts there for a moment. That's how you clean a Vermont perch. Damn, that one's got a little grub on it. Well, we just cut it off. It's the only one. I don't know if you can see that or not. Fish grubs. We have a few. We didn't used to have them at all, but we're starting to get them. I do remove them. Some people don't. Some of them don't have any. Some of them have quite a few. That's how I clean them. Nothing to it. Take them, come back of the head, little cut, go down this side of the fin. This is a nice knife. Boy, is it sharp. I have not even sharpened that knife. It was taken out of the box. I did rinse the blade off. Do that. Peel this side. I just cut my finger. Usually when I sharpen a knife for skinning fish, I leave down here kind of blunt. And this one is not like that, so I'll be a little more careful. Jesus, I just cut myself in good shape right on camera. I better get a pair of gloves or something. Yeah, maybe I didn't. I thought I did. Felt it. There. That's how we clean fish. That one doesn't have any grubs on it at all. I'll shut it off while I do those other three. I gotta be real quick about this. These are really cooking fast. Unbelievable how fast they're cooking. Of course, my oil is burning off, but they seem to be all right. Don't seem to be hurting them. And we're doing them over an open fire. I'll let you know how they taste in a minute. They're cooking real nice now. And that's a little fire built in my Dutch oven. I have an old Dutch oven. It's Taiwan, and it's not a very good one. And it was really pitted and rusty. And I build fires in it. And I have it set in this one here right at the moment, but I build fires in it. And right now I'm cooking in those fish in a cast iron frying pan that we caught today. They're coming along very good. I think they're almost done. One more little footage of the Morai Companion, high carbon, and today's catch with a little Bushcrafters fishing kit.